That was a pretty song. Well, I know I'm up a little late than normal, but I'm here. I say I get up and I come on when I'm in the morning, and unless I don't feel great or something. But I'm here. I'm here in the morning. Sugar pie. Well, hello. How are you? Beautiful natural makeup. Good morning. Thank you for coming. I'm going to go to your channel right now because I got to give you some love like you give me. All right. And good morning. Let's see. New Essence Face Palette Sun Club Matte. Let me play that right now for you, my darling friend. That's what I'm going to do. And how are you? I am just leaving you a comment. All right. You are welcome. I think of you like I don't forget because I try to go to you when I can see the comments that you've left me comments. I don't look at my comments every single day. They're beautiful, but when I do see comments, I try to do my best. Or if you come in my live, I go. And just as you, I hope you watch my videos when I put things out, but I haven't put anything new out lately. So yeah. So it's just like me and you talking. See, normally there's more people here, but I got up too late this morning. It's 11 o'clock, so. Whew. Do you like the music when you come here? I'm just trying to figure out how to attract more people and what to do. I've added the music a long time ago. Just make them vibrant thumbnails. You got any suggestions? What do you think? I know you don't do lives, I think. You're more video, and I prefer video actually more than live. Like, I like people coming in to the lives for sure, but I actually like my videos being watched better in some ways. Anyways, I'm still looking at your video in the background here. So what's the best kind of makeup to use? What's your favorite makeup to use? Since we have just you, Miss Beautiful. What kind? New Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder from the drugstore. So you like experimenting with different makeup and stuff like that. I don't know how to pull the music. Oh, you don't know how to pull? You just got to go to you got to go to your library. You'll have it when you go into the on the left side. It'll show. Give me a second. I'll just tell you a quick little explanation here. Oh, I can't do it here. Give me a sec. It'll switch that one. Hang on. All right. So when you go on to your, what's it called? Creative Studios hang on a minute. Your YouTube channel, the inside of it. It's called Beta. And go to the left side and you go in on the bottom. There's a part where you can do, when you go in there, it's called, I'm going to go find it right now. It's called Auto Library. And from there you can upload it. See, this is just ridiculous. What is going on with this thing? All right. Morning. I'll be right back on the bathroom. All right. So yeah, I just went through it with you, and you got to go to Auto Library, and then you'll find it there. So I like different types of makeup products. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, it's not too hard. You go into Beta, which you know where it says your channel, the inside of your channel. On the left side, there's a thing. It says subtitle, copyright, monetization, and then you'll see Auto Library on the far left. I hope that helps you out. Throw a little bit of some music out there. I like this. It's not the best song, but it's called Unstoppable. And I keep on putting that on because it makes me continue doing my live streams and just gets me going. I'm unstoppable. That's for anybody. Not the best song, but it's kind of cool. I'm good. Not bad. My tendonitis was acting up, and because I was doing something, it's my fault. I'll put that off for a minute. Oh, is it relaxing music? Cool. Passion. You like that? I don't know. I don't know if that song's for everybody, but I kind of like it because of the word. It says unstoppable. So it's kind of the title is why I like the song. The music's okay, but it is like go higher energy as the song goes on. I'm going to check my... And I got your playing if you're still here there. Beautiful Natural Makeup 60. We got new Essence Face Palette Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder from Drugstore. And she's a lovely lady. And good morning. I hope you're good there out there, Passion, this morning. You're probably up earlier than me. Is it relaxing? So you like the music? I don't know. I like when I don't see people coming, I try to change it up to see if it intrigues people more. The music seemed to be okay. Let's try this one. This is a song that I gave kind of to Passion. Passion comes in all the time, and we have, it's called Bird of Flight. Where'd you go? Just trying to find it. B. There it is. Yeah, I should have got up, but I didn't want to get up. I slept in. Morning, Chef. All right, Chef. Thank you. Are you at home or at work? Listening in the back. See if I got any new videos to watch too. you're at work? Okay. Thank you. Don't get in trouble, but thanks, guys. All right, I got your run, Miss Beautiful. Beautiful, lovely. Beautiful, lovely. I'm not sure what happened. Last night I did a video. I'll take this off. Last night, I'm trying to do a regular thing, but I don't know. I'm trying it for 4 weeks because I don't know if it's going to turn out. Every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard for the next... Well, I did it last night and a lot of people didn't come. So I realize it's new and I just started it. So at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard, I'm trying to do it every Wednesday. Come on and do a subject and talk about it for something different and continue doing my morning streams when I get up and that. So, and I want to thank Passion. Thanks for putting the stuff on there. I think I might do something to do with bees next week. Next Wednesday, I'll do something to do with talking about bees. And then after we talk about the bees and stuff, then we can talk about whatever we want. But deal with the subject. And that's what I think the subject's going to be about, the bees. Something to do with bees. Because we're putting the word in pollinate. So I need to put something like that. And then I might change the title later in a month from now because we'll see. I got some new flowers yesterday and already blooming, but very young and not full size. I am excited for them to produce seeds that I can harvest from it and grow from them seeds. Oh, okay. Oh, I got it. All right. Anyways, I'm trying to give it a shot because what happened was I used to come on at 6 all the time and I thought I don't want to be up really, really late. I'm not going to do that because that's not my body. I like to just relax at night. So 6 o'clock to me is a good time to come on. It might not be for everybody. I guess I'll fool around with the time. Only on Wednesdays though. I'll see. I'll leave it at 6 and if people start coming too late, maybe I'll move it to 7 at night. Something like that. Of course, I pop on every so often at night anyways, but rarely. I don't want to come on that much at night on here. Because I feel like I'm talking to myself. Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, what time you go to bed at? What time you go to bed at, beautiful? I'll play around with the time. It's going to be Wednesday because Tuesdays and Thursdays there's too many people live streaming. I don't want to compete against that. But I thought Wednesday is the hump day of the week, and I'll try it out. So to attract more people, we'll see. If maybe 7 o'clock, but I don't want to switch it now. It gets too confusing me starting something. And then I got to give it at least a bit of a chance. That's why I thought if I give it a month, I'll see what happens, how many people come in the month as a regular time, And if it doesn't work out, I'll move the time up. I'll try something with the time. It's going to be Wednesdays, and I'll try different things with the time. But after that, I don't know what to do because I'm trying it again. This is my 3rd time doing this at night and giving a schedule. And so... sometimes the morning just works out better. So what time do you go to bed at, beautiful? And I must do the shout out for all of you. Thank you so much, all, when you come. All of you, Chef and Beautiful and Passion and yeah. So I think, like I said, I think this subject is going to be about bees next week. Since we put the title in pollinators, I feel like I have to put something to do with pollinating. So that's exactly what I'm going to do for that title. But I can't, I'm going to have to figure out a different title after because I thought if I keep pollinators, that's all I'm putting is different pollinating things on there. So I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, and I want to stick to my guns, whether I'm sick or not, be here. Hey, David. Between 8 and 9, sometimes I want to relax. What time you got now, beautiful? Hey, David. How's it going? What time do you got now? Just wondering if you want to come and on that time. I want to make it fun. I want to make it educated and fun and something to do with my channel. So that's kind of what I want to do. Oh, you got the same time as me, so 6 o'clock isn't bad, right? I don't know if you can make it every Wednesday, but 6 o'clock to see that's not bad for her either. If you want to come, beautiful. The most it's going to be is 2 hours and normally an hour. I told that I would commit when I come on here. I commit to at least an hour. Good morning, Mike. I wasn't sure if you'd be coming because I figured I'm late. It's 11 o'clock and you would probably be on your way doing stuff. Oh, did you? Yeah, it was. I wish you would have been there, everybody. It was fun. It was interesting. I took away all the pictures because it's too much on my computer. Once I do a show, I fill up the whole screen with my computer and then I have to get rid of it all. Well, that'd be beautiful to have you. It's only you can come anytime you want. Beautiful. You are always welcome. I come on in the morning when I wake up. However, I want one schedule at night, one set. I want to try it again for like a month. So it's 6 p.m. I'm hoping to bring new people in to leaving it to a schedule maybe, and it has to be interesting subjects that connect to my channel. So that's what I was going to say. So you watched about the Hornets? Do you know what? I got to be careful though. Do you know they gave me a mark on that too, but I'm still going to do it anyways. They put it's a yellow line and it says that for ads, it says that it's limited ads probably because of the subject I dealt with. So I guess I'm going to be careful a little bit, but because of the Hornets and dealing with that subject, it gave me little ads. Normally my stuff there's no issue with any of it, but that one has an issue with it because we were talking about the Hornets. But I'm leaving it. I know that is so silly. I know, but I'm going to leave it anyways. I don't know if I'll fight. I'll just leave it. Doesn't matter because it's an important subject anyway, so I'm not going to get worked up about it. Same with you were talking on your channel, Passion. Do you know that I came on the other one and I showed a sunflower and I got kicked right off the air. We know the whole conversation. It's not manned enough and things get rid of it. Oh, are you? Did you wake up late? If you're drinking up your first cup of coffee, you must have woke up late. I'm shocked. Yeah, anyways, that subject you're talking about, I came on with showing a sunflower, for crying out loud, that sunflower diamond painting, and it kicked me right out. I know, eh? It kicked me right off, and I went like, oh my goodness. I love you too, David. Okay, ain't heard your post, but I've heard the news and seen one video. Oh, how'd you know we talked about it then? Or are you just talking about it? Oh, it's on the title, that's why. That's why. I gotta go fix the title. Try to find how did he fix that up? Let me get rid of that. We were talking about a whole thing yesterday, so let me get rid of that part. Thank you for pointing that out. But I did the live stream yesterday was all about that. And I get tired in the morning and at least I changed the date. I changed the thumbnail. Everything else looks good. And I got rid of the Hornet stuff now too, because the agent thing was yesterday. Oh, Java, wow. Yeah, and you know what I don't get though. I try to fix it to get rid of the sunflower one, and then I thought, oh, I'm tired of this. I'm get rid. I don't know where you could report it to say it's wrong. I tried. I'll look it up again. I used to do it, but it happens a lot that you get so frustrated that you just say, "Oh, screw it." As long as it's not damaging your channel, I don't really care. That's kind of what I'm saying. I need some more coffee too. Yeah, yum coffee. So, and if you're not doing anything, David, I'm trying something new. Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. I'm coming on. I already did it then. It didn't do good. A lot of people didn't come. But I give it a shake break because it was its first time doing it, and I realize it takes a while to get it out there. But I would like to do one night like as a standard each week, just once. And I'm doing Wednesdays at 6 p.m. and I'll fiddle with the time maybe later. But for the next 3 weeks, I'm going to put Wednesday, 6 p.m. Just to be fair, and then you'll know one day a week I'm set for a time. And like this is my third time trying it, so I'm going to see what happens if people come or not. So, yeah, I did, but I don't know how to peel it part. So I don't know if I got rid of it or not. I'll figure it out. I don't really care too much. Forsaking Coke's going straight water products, coffee, tea, and me. I'm forsaking Coke. Huh? Well, that's not a bad idea. Coke's got a lot of sugar in it. That's probably a good idea, actually. A very good idea. Let me go see. Did I miss any kind of videos on the tomato challenge? I'm going to hashtag and see if I miss anything. That's the only way I know, because some people don't come in, so I can't tell if they're doing a video or not. All right. All right. I got nobody there. Mr. Grant to take Frugal still on here. Vegetable. Misha's still here. I've caught up on everybody that I think that I know of. I don't think anybody new is added to the list. All right. Tim, happy. Yep. Yep. I don't see anybody new. Okay. There you go. Hello. She said, hello, my backyard signs. Hello, friends. Schedule has been crazy to have not attended streams lately. Happy I could make it today. Well, good. I'm trying to do a regular thing on it. My back science, maybe you can come. It would be cool to have you. It doesn't help trying to get rid of cooties. As weights to destroy my kidneys. Okay, I told my son. Oh, that's all right. It's sweet that you're trying, Passion. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's good. It is good. It's good. It is what it is. I tried. Hoping the challenge would work better than it did, but I'm happy. 15 people. We're good. Moving on to something else. When I'm done that challenge, then maybe in a year or 2 or 3, I'll do it again. We'll see. I'll say never. I did say never, but I shouldn't say never. Never know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll come up with something next year. Hey, MT. Good morning, my friend. It's all good. As long as people are having fun. I don't know about that. But anyways, all right. We'll see what happens. Need some more coffee. So what's up? Hey, did she have her surgery yet, Chris? I know that Chris sent me a message, and I was thinking when I woke up this morning, I couldn't remember the day of her surgery. Did she have her surgery yet? You just thought, oh, thanks. Okay, beautiful. That's beautiful of you. I'm sorry, I'm a straight goofball. Well, that's all right. You can be a goofball, David. But don't forget to come at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Wednesday nights, guys. Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. Hopefully you'll jot that down and come. Let me try it and see who comes. I know you guys are awesome and you're my regular people. I'm just trying to get some new people too. Gotta think positive. You're right. You're right. I do think positive, but I don't repeat things that I've learned that didn't work. That's all I'm gonna say. But positive is good. Positive and realistic. That's 2 different things, and I'm realistic too. On the 13th it is. Oh, okay. Well, sending love and prayers to Chris, MT. Hopefully I'm so tired for her sake that I hope this fixes everything and she feels 100% better. Oh, you were? Oh, you just didn't say anything. I was there for the first part of Wednesday Live. I wouldn't consider it as not working. But that is me. All right. That is true. That is you. Oh. All right, I had to go to that. Oh, did you? I figured that. I figured, I don't know. I'll play around with the time. I was worried about the honeybee mixture. Oh, okay. Were you? Do you find, Passion was putting, did she still do it? She said the mixture was 2 cups sugar to 1 part water. Is that correct? I was thinking the wasp would come also. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh no, we have a frost warning for. Yeah, I got to take my plants in tonight too, Passion. All the ones I grew, I got to make sure that if it's frost, I will. What time? I don't know. I am. I'm taking them in. Let me see, 7 o'clock, 6, 7. They're coming in tonight. We were talking about that yesterday, the family, and I said I got to bring all the pots in. Hello to all my positive family in here. Well, that's sweet, David. Yeah, I made some yesterday, but just eyeballed the consistency. Well, I'm just wondering, Mike is the one that when I was overfeeding the hummingbirds, the 2 sugars, is the consistency the right consistency? That's all we're saying, Passion, because when I was doing hummingbird food last year, it worked, but then Mike said you got to cut down the amount of sugar because, what did you say, was it kidneys or something? So you got to get the right consistency to not harm them either. Too much sugar, it's not good for them either. So I'm just wondering what the proper consistency is for bees. But I think it's a great idea, Passion. Don't get me wrong. I think I will do it once I find out. And he's right. Yeah, the liver will burn out. Okay, so the consistency of... I should do another thing, Mike. I hope you come. Maybe we'll do hummingbirds or something one of the Wednesdays and talk a little more about those beautiful creatures and the recipes for it to get it out right on my channel. Actually, I could put it right on the thumbnail too. I could do something like that. But next week, I think we're going to work on the bees. And if we can get the right consistency, actually, his mixture is too thin. They have to work harder to get the sweetness from it and not too thick so they get stuck in it. All right. Well, I'm going to do some researching on this too to see what the best mixture is on it. I think I'll look around and check myself like you do and see if I agree with it. Because like I told you, there's some stuff that doesn't make sense on here. So I don't follow everything, but if something makes sense, then I'll use it. Like if I'm doing something to do with the monarch butterflies, there's one channel I trust because he raises them, and I watch what he does to them. And at first I thought it was a little rough what he was doing, and then I went, you know what? I think they're doing something cool with it, so I gotta agree with it. Matter of fact, I should do another one on the monarch butterfly coming up. I hope I can get the seeds, not the seeds, the eggs. Oh, and we have a meeting of the Wednesdays is hard. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. If you can't, Mike, it's all right. You know what? Don't feel... Well, I know you don't feel guilty, but it's fine. I can't switch to another day of the week because it just interferes. But I'm going to do... I'll stick with Wednesday, even if you can't come, Mike. I can always switch it another day later, but for now, I'll leave it for Wednesdays and see what happens. And if I find a lot of people aren't coming Wednesdays... I was going to move the time later till 7. So for 1 month, I'm going to do it at 6 o'clock. And then I'll just tell everybody I'll move it to 7 o'clock. And if Wednesdays isn't a good deal, I'll fix it again. I'll switch the date. I'll see how it goes on Wednesdays. But I want to stick with something and say this is what I'm doing, and I'll stick with it for my own sake. Hey, Mike. Yeah. Hi. Happy Friday in chat. Hello. Is it Friday or Thursday? Did I make a mistake on my channel? Happy Friday? No, it's Thursday. I got it right. She goes, Happy Friday. It's Thursday, but happy Thursday there, Soto. And it's good to see you all, my friend. Thank you for coming. That's all right. Hey, Soto, if you're not doing anything, I'm going to try something at night once a week. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I come in on the morning. So when you come in the morning when I wake up. But I'm setting one day a week and trying it out on Wednesdays. I got to get my dogs. I got to get my days. Don't worry about it, Soto. I do it all the time. I like to confuse people. Oh, thanks, beautiful, for coming. It's all good. See you later. Two mics in the channel. That's right. So anyways, and anybody, if you can make it 6 p.m. on Wednesdays, I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens. And I might move the times around. I want to get one day that I dedicate per week, that I stick with it for forever. But I have to find the right time when it works for me. Just one day a week. And if there's something comes up that day, that's the only reason I'd cancel. Yeah, I'm going to try it at night, okay? So Wednesdays you're coming on. Yeah, I tried it this Wednesday, and I get it. It's new, so I get it. Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. I will make it on this channel as a regular thing. And if the times don't work, Soto, I'll move it to 7 o'clock. This is my thoughts on it. I'm going to start it out at 6 on Wednesdays. If it's too early for people after a month, I'll do 7. If I find out it's still slow after that at 7 on Wednesdays, then I'll move it to another day of the week and see what happens. You're older. Only use white cane sugar. Other sugars can make them sick and kill them. Oh yeah? Well, I'm gonna research this too, Passion. So we'll talk about that. I'm gonna talk about it and look at it before I go myself, so I know what I'm talking about with the bees and educate. Yep. For now, 6 p.m. I said. Yeah. Yep. For now, 6 p.m. for this month, but I appreciate your input, David. I did. What does that sound like, David? Does that sound fair? You were sweet when you said that. I was taking opinions. And hello, Jillian. Taking opinions to find out a good time. You understand? That's how I haven't stuck with it because I didn't have good timings at all. I was doing it and then I gave up. So I have to kind of dedicate one day. I noticed other channels that took a while to dedicate and they keep it. And now they have like 20 people because they kept the same day of the week. So I'm going to give that a shot. If you have flowers they can visit, they will choose that over the sugar water. I have flowers, so I have flowers like crazy. Hey, Triple D. Good morning. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Set one. I'm curious to see. I just want to do it for my own sake to see if I set one day of the week and see what happens to it. And I will, no matter what happens, I'm going to be there for that day of the week. No matter what, whether I feel sick, I'm going to try to be really devoted to that one day of the week. Not like here when I get up in the morning, I come on, and though I have fun anyways. It's good to see Triple D. Are you working right now, Triple D? It's nice to see her back. And have some coffee. So Mike's computers and tips. I might have to ask some tips later. We'll see what happens. David 20. Oh, you know what I want to say about you, David? When I was asking your opinion, I appreciate everybody's opinion. That's why I asked yesterday. Otherwise, I wouldn't ask. But it was kind of cool. You said, it's your channel. You run it the way you want to run it. And you're absolutely right. I can run it the way I want to run it. I think it's great. The only thing is, the reason I go and ask people is because they tend to come if they give me suggestions. But that quite didn't work yesterday. The people that gave the suggestions weren't there yesterday. But we'll see what happens. It was kind of slow because I think people are aware of it. Triple D. I had 8 people come in, and they're normally all my friends, which is awesome, like you guys. As a regular basis, my friends coming in here. You know, I think the world of everybody that I've known for years on here. Absolutely. I don't want to show no light to that because it's a big shout out to you all. But I am trying to get some new people to my channel too, as I've been trying for 2 years, some 5, and just trying different ways to see about it. Uh-oh. Funny thing, I can hear the trash truck in Thursday. So I do that all the time. Everyone was teasing me about putting the wrong day of the week. That's why I don't do it anymore. I'm not doing it on the outside of the channel in case I screw it up. My thumbnails would be Happy Wednesday, and then the title would be Happy Tuesday, and people got confused at what day of the week it was. I'm trying there, MT. Like, I'm trying to put, like the title was, which we had a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. It was still interesting talking about, the big Asian giant hornets. But, and I thought it was really cool, honestly, and anybody can rewatch it because it was about an hour long. But I'm going to do bees because they're connecting to bees. Poor bees have had a bad rap, I'm telling you. They've been killed off by pesticides and everything else, and now we got these Asian giant hornets beating up. I am happy what you want to do for 6 p.m. Well, thanks, Dave. You know why I want to do that? Because then people know the time. The only thing is, I guess it's late for you, Dave, because you and Paul from Australia weren't there. Not that I'm trying to make you feel bad. I'm just saying that maybe it's not a good time. I don't know. Hi, Lisa, my little green thumb friend. MDT is rubbing off on you. I love this challenge. That's cute, eh? Yeah, she's been inspired for sure. There's a flare that kicked in there. That's for sure. What about you, Soto? I hope you're doing. We miss you. I know you can't come all the time, but I'm happy to have you, my darling friend. I'm happy to have you. And how's the worms going? I want to try that again this year too. Never use honey, which is fatal to hummingbirds. That's not. Oh yeah, it's good for butterflies though. I hate to tell you, that's what I feed them. Okay, never use. I see. I need your help there, Mike, but I know you can't come Wednesdays. But the input is good. Never use honey. Oh, thanks, hon. Never use honey. Do use food coloring. I don't use, do not. You know what? They put food coloring, artificial reason. That's a good one, Mike. Very good. No, I didn't know you was on until I saw I missed you. Oh, that's okay. Well, yeah, I know what. I wouldn't put, they do that, Mike. The hummingbird food they sell has red chemical dyes to it. And I won't buy it because I know that that's what's in it. The color makes it sell because it looks good. But it's actually red dye in there, yeah. I love you, Soto. Thank you for that comment. Thank you. I'm proud of Passion too. I'm proud that, look at her. You know why I'm proud of her is the fact that she would say she killed plants. She's never was good at it, and look what happened. She's inspired to go crazy on all kinds of plants now, and it's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, absolutely, Mike. The color is for people to see it better, make it pretty. Yeah, which is harmful to the animals. See, even if I don't have a dozen people, I hope I could inspire people to rewatch these things in the comments that are said. They're really educational that we're trying to put out here. I mean, I realize it's my channel, and I realize, yes, I want people to come to it. But it's also passion. We're all pushing passion, what we feel to protect animals and insects and whatever creation God has created for us. And I wish people would come back and rewatch it. Not just because it's my channel. It's the fact that all the stuff we talk about is really educational. Seriously, I feel like we do research in it, and everybody has an input on it, and it's good inputs. Seriously, everybody, whatever you know, Her plants are looking great from a wet napkin method. Very cool. Yep. Yeah, it is. That is really good. She had asked me when Kathleen had asked me sort of about it, and because she didn't have any seeds at the time, and I said I think you should go for it because I have not personally done a video that shows you can do that, but I know that I saw videos and I think it would make sense to do it. So I might actually do that as a video later to add to my repertoire of gardening videos to show, because I know it works. So I only want to show stuff on my channel that works. We were talking about, I don't want to say the wrong name because Passion will correct me if I don't say it right. Passion, go ahead and take let me do it again. Let me see if I can, she had to sound it out for me. The bag is right here. I bought, it's you know what? Diatomaceous. I don't think I'm saying it right. Am I saying it right, Passion? I have a big bag in front. I've grabbed it here. It's called diatomaceous. I was trying everything to get rid of the gnats that are in my house, and it was recommended to buy this. And apparently, it says all channels say it's a great stuff to get rid of gnats. Well, I'm telling you, it didn't get rid of gnats. Am I saying it right? Shall I be proud of myself? Diatomaceous? I have to look at diatomaceous, right? I worked so hard on this, Passion. I was embarrassed to do it again. I didn't think I was going to do it right. I did. I got the whole thing. It doesn't work good. I'm just telling you. I could film it showing you that the gnats are still alive and well with it. All I did was make a mess of my greenhouse. So I don't think it works. My opinion is if I could do thumbs up and thumbs down, I would say thumbs down. Oh, is that how you say it? I can say diatomaceous. I'm like proud. Passion had to separate it for me. It was two of them trying to get me to say it right. It is supposed to be awesome to kill off bed bugs too. Very messy. I tried it. I wanted to say I gave it a try. I spent money on it. I will. You know what I'm not wasting this stuff. I'm gonna use it for something else. And then I'll tell you if this works on this one. It's like broken glass, but it doesn't work. You still have the audio I sent you. Yeah. That's funny. Wait, let me see if I can get that. Watch this. This is I need to chuckle for this. I'll make fun of myself. I don't care. It was funny me trying to say it. Let me see if I can get it. Let's see if I can find Lisa's thing. I want to say Lisa Posh, and I don't know which one to say. I know she doesn't care. Got to log out on the other one, and I'm going to go back in here and play that because it was just so funny. If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? You got to laugh at yourself once in a while. I know. Sometimes I get too serious myself, but let's see. I got to find Lisa's thing. I'm going to play that every time I need to laugh. Let's see if I can find you, Lisa. I'm trying to find that message where you said it to me. I got to go back up. You show me the Zenith package. Let's see how far I got to go up. I still don't have it. Oh, there it is. Ready? Watch this.
Diatomaceous. Diatomaceous. Diatomaceous.
Hi, Timmy. Let me do that one more time. Diatomaceous. It's so funny. I love it.
Diatomaceous. Diatomaceous. Diatomaceous.
Oh my God. Wasn't that funny? Let's see. I had the problem and spread a thin layer on top of the soil in the pots, and they were gone within a week. Not for me. Should I dye it? Okay, wait a minute. Let me see. I had the problem and spread a thin layer of... What did you spread a thin layer? Let me see. Did I miss something? Gnats feed off the mold in the potted plants. If you get rid of that or cover it, the gnats will disappear. Okay, so what did you do? What did you do? Let me see. Gnats will feed off the mold in the pot plants. Yes, and I agree 100%. That's too. If it's damp, they're there, and if it's dried out, I don't see them. If you get rid of that, cover up, the gnats will. So what do you want me to? What do you want to do? Give me another suggestion. What you want me to do, and I'll try it, and I'll tell you if it works for me. Oh, a thin layer of sand. Oh, I like it. Oh, I'm gonna try that. I like that idea. That's cool, and I'll tell him. You can have all the credit you want. I do. No, that I do. No, that would be awesome. The sticky works, Soto, but that would make a mess out of me. Fly sticker tape lay on top of the pot. I like the sand method. The sticky one's kind of cool, but I think it'd be in my way when I go to water it and everything like that. But the sand, I got to give that. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to give it a try and see if the sand works, because I need something that makes actually sense. The sand is really cool. Yeah, let's see. Sand is very good. All right, I'm trusting you on that one. Sand is very good. Yeah. All right. My backyard garden says I'm gonna put your channel name too, just so, because if it works, I'll tell you. I'll tell everybody you told me. Science. Backyard science, and you put sand. I want to do something with cement anyway, so I'll get a bag of sand. That sounds good. So like sandbox from like yeah, I got you. Oh, you're just saying it. That's what I think they want you to do sand from the normal sandbox thing, right? We're asking you, but I'm pretty sure you're going to say yes. So it's just a bag of sand, the stuff because there's not more than one kind of sand that you buy. It's the one that you can make cement with. You can put it in a sandbox. It's all the same kind of sand. That has got me excited. Yeah, I use play sand. Okay, cool. I am looking forward to that because I wanted to do something with cement anyways. It's clean for kids and plants. Yeah, sandbox sand is clean for kids and plants. I used to have let's support guys. Okay. That is awesome. Let's see what I got here. Okay, so there's no one to do that. Lisa, let me do it again. Lisa, I can't help it. It's funny.
Diatomaceous. Diatomaceous. Diatomaceous.
One more time.
Diatomaceous. Diatomaceous. Diatomaceous.
Do that. Please do. Come on and show me, and I'll send everybody to do that. I want to do the same thing again, but we didn't touch it. Soto, I'm really proud to tell you, my garden, the boxes have tons of worms now. What I did was, remember I was trying to do it, and I didn't do a video on it, how I did it for myself, to do the worms, and I did it in a box, and I did it old-fashioned. My dad used to do this with paper and all that, and I should video what I showed you what I did, because it worked. So all summer long I kept the box damp. I had all the worms in there. Is that a non-copyright voice? I don't know, maybe, Mike. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for that. It's gonna be funny if I do. Passion, you want to give me permission to use your voice? Because you already did. You said just play the video when I sent it to you. So Yeah, what was I going to say? So, anyways, it worked. The worms worked, and then I put them back in because I didn't want them. So in the fall, in October, before it went cold, I put them in my big garden bin, the big long one in my backyard, and put them right near because they love. You want to have more worms? Grow hostas plants. I've said that last year. Lisa, you're listening to me. Why don't you get a hostas plant? Those are amazing plants that will get your worms coming. The worms also like garlic and onions grown in a garden. They're attracted to that. The strong smell, the worms like it. And I know that for a fact. So that's why I'm saying the stuff that I prove that I know by looking in my own garden. Yeah, permission to use my horrible voice. Your voice is not horrible. But anyways, I already heard that they said how beautiful a voice I thought people said you had. So yeah, hostas is a good plant. Yeah, hostas are good. Hello, short bus, pull up. So yeah. So anyways, that's why I get sidetracked. But when I did the worms in the box there, Soto, and put them back in the garden, they're spread all over, and they do go. Okay. So where I put them is the left side of the garden box. I put them on the left side near the hostas because I knew they would like it. They kind of like, maybe they get warmth from it. I don't know. They get nutrients from the hostas, so I put them there. Now this spring when I started digging up, the worms are all over the whole thing now, and especially they traveled all the way down to where the garlic is on the right side. So, and I'm excited to tell you that everywhere we dig now, worms. Like, it was so exciting to see it this year. Yeah, they like it. Yeah, they love the hostas plants, and they love the garlic and all that smell. It works. Yeah, well, don't just be careful. Just be careful because you want them to touch that. Actually, this is what I said. I should do a whole thing on the hostas, how important it is, and I talked about it last year. And I could show you. I could actually film you that underneath when you pull hostas out, there's tons of worms. They love the roots of the hostas. Love it because I will do that. I will take out a hostas, split it in three, and replant them. And I've given them away to my neighbors. My next door neighbor has tons of them because I've given them away. He wanted some, so he has all over. So you split it. Actually, I should actually think about moving them to the front yard. Somehow I need to put some in the front yard because I think that would help your yard to irrigate. They irrigate your yard, so it's good for the grass. So anyways, and on top, when they grow the flowers, I don't like the flowers, okay? I think they're ugly, the purple flowers that come out of it. However, I let them be now because I watched bees go near it. Any pollinating insect goes near the flowers. So you're talking about, this is a double bang. It's someone asked me what plant do I recommend to grow. I would say number one, a hostas. The worms like it on the bottom, and every pollinator insect from a bee to all kinds of everything, even dragonflies, everything likes the flowers on that hostas when they grow. I don't particularly like them, but I keep them because I saw it for myself. I was watching, I went, I'm not going to get rid of the flowers anymore. I see all the pollinators coming to the flowers of the hostas, and they love it. So hostas, I should do a whole thing on that. Number one plant for me. I've got 50 hostas. It's all started with one small transplant from Grandma's garden 25 years. Yep, hostas are fantastic. Number one plant for me. Yeah, since I have the one that gets good size, I want to split them this year so I can have more than... Yeah, you should, because they get overrun. They should be split every couple years because they get too big. You want to get it big, 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 that's fine, but they're really hard to pull out if you get it too big. Summer, my husband whacked it down and... Yeah, oh my God. I want to tell you what I did. You know what, Passion, since we're talking about hostas, I should actually put a picture up here. Let me just get a picture of a hostas plant for those people who I don't know why you wouldn't know it, but it's fine. Images of hostas, because I'm going to tell you another thing about a hostas that I did myself. Oh, wait a minute. Images of hostas. I'm spelling it wrong. H-A. All right, here we go. because there's different forms of them, different colors. I have two different varieties of it. I have the one that's green and yellow, and I have a green and white one. Actually, I might have three. Plain solid green, green and white, and green and yellow. So let me take a good one. There. Save. Yeah, don't get me started on this. I can go on and on about this plant. That's how much I think it's so vital to your garden, this plant. Let me go grab it. There it is. All right, that's a good picture. Right there. All right, I was worried. Okay, I said this plant is like a frickin' weed. I don't think I could kill it off. And guess what? So I put it in containers, and I was worried about them dying. So most of them I transplanted to the ground for the wintertime so they wouldn't die. But two of them I left in containers, and I went, well, I think I finally learned how to kill a hostas plant. I put them in a smaller container. They won't stay warm. They won't. And guess what? Nope, I was wrong. Even in a small container, in our strong winter that I have here, they still didn't die. So they're like a weed. They're like so strong and vibrant, these things, that even in a small container they never died, which I was so shocked about. I'm making a video this week. Well, Passion said she would go to try, and now she's like gone crazy gardening now since she started giving it a shot. You'd be surprised. I told you guys a long time ago when I started talking to people, even the worst person that says they kill plants can learn how to garden. And there you go, Passion. Passion said she was killing plants, and now look at her. I moved mine last week into a bigger pot so that my husband would leave it alone this year. It is still going strong and getting bigger since I dug it up. Yeah, when it gets bigger in the pot, but I'm not telling you to leave it in a pot, but it still didn't die. And failure is the key to everybody. Everybody fails on things, Passion. Everybody. There's things that you know why I don't film things that, not that I don't want to admit that things die, but things die with me too. Of course they do, but the reason I don't film it doesn't help anybody. What, I'm going to film something how to kill a plant? That doesn't help, but I will show you what succeeds and what works for me. That's what I do. Will it work for you? Not sure, but I don't know why. My uncle has a garden. I'm going to make a video. It's nice. He has wine plants. Talking about wine. To make wine, grapes, or no? Or it's just called a wine plant. So like I said, everybody fails. I fail. I've never said I was perfect. However, I will stress that I only do videos that I know work. Because how am I teaching somebody? Like I said, I'm going to teach you how to not grow a plant? No, it doesn't make sense to me. But I'm also telling you I have failures too. Like for instance, I was really upset that and again, every time I say something, people want a challenge. So if you want a challenge, I'll tell you, if somebody wants to grow it and have a challenge on something, I'll give you a plant to try, because you're always listening to me, and you guys go out and buy the stuff that's a challenge when I say I have a challenge with it. So if you would like another challenge to try, since I'm going to play with this, because I think that people want to do whatever I say I can't grow, people seem to like to try the challenge to grow it. So I will set you on a challenge to grow something. I'm not going to do it again for a while. If you want to try something, try to order money tree seeds. I'm going to plant mine in a bigger pot today. Have to make a video of it. So that's what I'm going to do. I will just, yeah, we can all make a video on transplanting hostas plants. I'll make one too. Cheers. We all make one. Well, you want a challenge? Take that one. They lasted. They did very good, and then they died. They all dried up. So if you wanna try one, that's it. My yard is blooming. Garden is done. Good for you, Triple D. So yeah, since you like challenges, you want to do a challenge, do a money. I saw the money tree seeds. Get those and try that. That's your challenge. I mean, the tomato plant don't have any hostas yet. Wait, I mean the plant doesn't. Oh, the tomato plant. Yeah, do it. Oh, okay. Me too. I really could use a money tree. Me too. The first person to get real money bloom on the tree wins. Yeah, good luck on that. You know what I did though? Actually, on the craft side of this passion, I did this. So if you think this is funny, for a joke, I did play on that. I actually made a really cool metal tree. This was as a gift I did one year. I designed it out of metal. The wires were all intertwined, and I made it look like a tree. I put it into a wooden oak base, and I taped. So the whole tree looked really pretty as an ornament on itself. And then I actually taped money to it. I taped dollar bills to the whole tree. Not dollar bills, but like $5, $10, $20. I put all kinds of bills on the tree, and that was a gift I gave away. And there you go. There's your money tree. And the whole point was, does money grow on trees? Well, yes, in my thing they did. It was very funny. That was my kind of humor on, does money trees exist? So my crafting idea. And it was cool though. The tree itself looked really cool. It was made out of wire, and like I told you, I wired all the branches. I think it's 20 years old. Yes, that is what I'm talking about too. What a short passion. Can you see those seeds? Can you see those seeds? Yeah, I don't have access. Somebody sent me the seeds of the money tree. I might try it again, but I really am not wanting to do that. $500 on money tree. Hey, passion. I think it'd be I'm just telling you, it's a cool gift just for a joke. They are roses. Let me see. I think it's 20 years old. You know what? I got another thing for you guys to try. Since we're playing on people wanted, I have never done this one, so this is a new one for me. I tried and it didn't work. So if you want to try the things that don't work and be proud if it works, good for you. Go for it. If you want another challenge, I will give you another challenge to try. Take rose seeds. Try to grow a rose from seed. Try that one. Cheers from the Funny Farm. Hello, Tim. Tim S. Tim S, welcome. So anyways, yeah. So I've given you money tree seeds. You want to try those? Why don't you try roses? Try rose seeds. I could try planting the money tree in my money pit. I hear ya. I hear ya. That is hilarious. But I'm happy you gave me that insight about sand. I can't wait to try it to see if it works. I would love you. If sand works on those gnats, I am going to be so happy. I just need a sprinkle on the base of the plants. You will get the credit, and I'm going to tell you, then I can tell you it works. Oh yeah, I meant to tell you, Diometrius, I'm going to play Passion's thing again. I know I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to put it in the garden, and I'm going to see if it works on. In the garden, I have aphid problem because I have no ladybugs. I don't know where the ladybugs went. I did a live stream on ladybugs, how important and valuable they are, and I don't have any. I don't know what happened. So I'm going to put the Demetrius out on my garden to see if it kill out the gnats, the aphids. Because the aphids are really bad. Hi, J.A. Ricafrenti. Welcome. If you're new to my channel, please hit the red button. I'll be live streaming. I live stream in the morning, and I will be setting a schedule for on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. Welcome, welcome, one and all the new channels coming in here as we talk about garden tips and things. So, like I said, if anybody wants to try that, try rose ones. You can try rose ones. You can try the money tree plant. I'll do it again maybe another time, but I'm not in. I got so many things I want to grow that's not my time to. I don't want to do it yet. So I'm more working on the food side right now. I'm doing lettuce and spinach and all that stuff to eat. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm going to put it right on the ground, Mike, at first. I'm going to mix it in the ground. I'm not going to fly it all over like you said, putting it all over the leaves and making a mess. I'm putting it on the ground for well, I don't know. I'm going to put it in the ground at first. I'm going to dig up the ground to set my stuff. I'm going to put it around because these things eat the roots. They're terrible. They go after the leaves first of all, and then they go in and kills the whole plant. They go after the leaves. So I am going to try to save it with putting it on the ground. I'll try. What's the worst scenario? It doesn't work. I don't have issues with slugs. So I'm not going to worry about slugs, but I'm definitely going to go after the aphids and see. The aphids fly, so use. I don't know. I'm going to see if it works with aphids. I showed you how bad aphids are. I did a whole live stream on that. How it tore up my garden, and I could show you again. But I'm working on that. Was my issue. My big problem this year, for me personally, is working on those aphids because they killed up a lot of plants. I didn't get many bean plants because of it, and peas. I didn't get any peas because they ate the leaves faster than they could grow. So that's what I'm going to say. And I don't think you can try everything on here. Like I've said, my channel, I'm very proud to say everything I do, I have evidence. I put it on a film. I show you that it works. I'm not trying to brag. I'm trying to be real. Other channels say all kinds of crap, and it proves to me it's crap because I tried it. I tried methods of what people are saying to do, and it doesn't work. So I'm not bringing anything that doesn't work to my channel. I'll talk about it, and I'll say it didn't work, but I'm not going to go do a video to say how this stuff did not work on it. That's what it is. I'll put it this way, Passion. If you see ants around, aphids and ants connect to each other. Ants like sugar. Aphids, when they eat the plant, produce sugar when they're eating the leaves, and attracts ants. And ants protect the aphids. They work together hand in hand. It doesn't matter, Mike. If she sees any ants around, then you know it's aphids. That's the sign. Aphids and ants are together. If it's not necessarily, maybe it's not. And like you said, look under the leaves. That's true. They are under the leaves, Mike. I'll give you that for sure. But they're so hard to see. They're really tiny. You need almost have a. It's not hard. It's too late after you see the holes eaten. You can't. It's hard to see them. I'm just telling you. And water, spraying them with water will rinse them off for a while. I also use soap water. Soap and water, a certain solution will work only until it rains, and then you have to respray it. So all summer long, the minute it rains, you got to spray the leaves again. So it became a pain in the work. It was like a full-time job, me trying to get rid of these aphids last year, and they still won. They ate all my plants. So it's a big deal for me to try to work on, see if I can get things growing better. Well, I'm going to hide that, Tim, but thank you for your comment. We'll check in the evening right now. The leaves are in good condition. Let me show you again what they look like. But if you see ants around them, I'm telling you, ants and aphids go together. I've said that already on a talk thing already. I have issues with it, so I know what I'm talking about. I see them. Well, I don't see them, but I know how bad they are. So let me, what does aphids look like? Okay, so this is what you're looking for. I did a whole video on this. I did a whole live stream on it. But I want to show you what an aphid is. So tiny but they're yellowing time. And if you get a whole bunch of them, see, I looked on the leaves, Mike, and I didn't even see this after. It's almost like they're so tiny that you can't really visually see them. I looked for them. This is what they look like blown up. And they like crazy. They all get together. I don't know if these are the eggs. It says aphid control, how to identify and get rid of the aphids. So here, I had showed you what they look like. It looks like these are the eggs. They're not live, but they're tiny. Remember, this is like blown up when I'm showing you, because I cannot see them. So we're going to show you that one too. I'm going to bring that up right now. Again, with the aphids, what I'm talking about. And if I can find a solution to that, I will brag about it, tell everybody. I don't care who found it. You can all get acknowledgement on it if you find something to get rid of it. I will be happy because it'll help my garden. There, let's get rid of that. This is what aphids look like. You cannot, they look really strong here because they're magnified, okay? But you can't see them. Like, I didn't see them at all. I mean, I'd have to get a magnifying glass to try to see them. That's how tiny they are. And let me show you something working. Yeah, see, these ones are green, and some of them actually turn black after when they're bigger, I think. I'm just trying to find you a couple pictures here. I did a whole live stream on this because this is, see, here they are black. See, now it's trying to give you methods that work, but I don't know. Here's another one. So get your magnifying glass if you can't see it, because I can't see them. Where'd it go? Hang on a minute. It's not letting me save it. Where'd it go? Save image. Oh, it's wide. I see it. I'm trying to show you them black. It's really cool, actually. Why is it not coming in?